What's Up podcast. This is German coming to you from a cold Los Angeles night here on a Wednesday night. Harry's here. We have some more baseball to talk about. We actually have games that were played. Not that they mean anything or count for
No.
anything, but um, games were played and injuries happened, unfortunately. So a few things to talk about when it comes to spring training. But um, what have you seen so far from the spring training? Anything that has stood out to you besides Gavin
Oh,
Lux?
first of all, thank you for having me again here. I didn't get
Of
fired after
course,
last week. After
you're
last week.
you and David are Hall of Fame guests. You guys are like co-host.
Oh, okay.
So
I was just wondering my status after last week's comments.
well, I think by now everybody knows you're always gonna come out saying the crazy things. So I think we're used to it by now.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. First week, let's it's a lot to dissect.
Mm-hmm.
Uh so the first game we saw, the Boston Red Sox got walked. It ended up in a tie
Yeah,
after ruled strike three.
that was
Um
that was interesting. Have you liked
I
how the
just
rules have played out? The pitching clock thing?
Well, when I thought about that, when I saw that, I thought
Yeah.
about, is this going to happen in September and October when the games are really matter? Are we going to go into extra innings, or is the game going to be decided by this?
Yeah. Maybe.
Because I get it. They're professionals. I get it. They're working on their craft every single time, every single
Yeah.
day. But these little technicalities,
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't know how long it's going to take to adjust. I just don't understand it. As people know, or if people don't know, baseball players are creature habits. They they create a habit, and it's hard to break out of it. They
Mm-hmm.
create routines. It's hard to break out of routines. Sometimes routines that tend to hurt them in the long run. Um, yeah, we seen it. We seen in time. We see, all these years of watching baseball. We seen people in their habits.
Yeah.
And it's hard to break. Um, I don't know. That was like my first thought, my first initial thought. I hated it. I was like, oh my God, here we go, pitching violation. Or trying to guess what happened.
Yeah.
After the first game, I understood they go to the watch, and then they point at who's at fault,
Right.
and then it's either a ball or a strike.
Because Machado got a strike on one of those too.
Yeah, Machado got a strike. Um,
And he said it's gonna happen a lot to him.
See, well, that's my whole point. That's the whole point that I'm coming through. It's for him. He needs to. I went back to your boy, or I don't know if your boy, but your ex.
Nomar Garcia
Best
Parra.
exactly. You knew who it
Mm-hmm.
was.
Yep.
Um, his routine. He had a routine. Took off
Yep.
the batting gloves, put the
Mm-hmm.
batting gloves on,
Yep.
um, and jumped into the box. And it comes down. I don't know. People that don't understand the game, like our commissioner nowadays, they don't understand how important it is to set a routine and go in with a plan. You're not going to
Right.
succeed if you don't walk in with a plan. You're not going to succeed if you're locked in. And some of these players is just it's going to take a while. And
Mm-hmm.
I think as a fan is starting to become frustrating because I forget the player. I was watching one of the games. It was just a random game,
Mm-hmm.
and it was what was it? He just took three strikes down the middle, or four. It was four pitches. It was just strikes. Like from the beginning, he got the first call strike, and then he fouled the pitch. He fouled the pitch off. That was strike two, and then it was a
Mm-hmm.
ball, and then he struck out, and then that was it. Bad. I'm like, wow. It just started bad from the beginning. Pitchers, there's I don't know. It's kind of hard to watch a baseball game when your announcers are trying to explain to you the rules before the game starts, it's almost like a boxing match. It's almost like a wrestling match. All these stipulations that they put up, all these things to
Yeah,
get you prepared for this. I don't know. What did you think?
I love it.
You
I
did?
love it. I 100% love it. There is a beauty in making the game go faster because now there was a time where you would you would kind of go through these moments of a minute and a half between pitches, and it made the game so slow, and it made the game um, interesting, not as interesting. And now you get, as soon as you get the ball, you got 15 seconds or 20 seconds, depending if you got a guy on base,
Yeah.
and you gotta go. You gotta, and every pitch is important. You can't look down. You every pitch matters a little more, and I think that's amazing. And some of these guys are going to have to adjust. They're going to have to um, be better at disciplining and understanding that they don't have the time they used to have. Luis Garcia, for example, the pitcher from the Astros, he changed his whole delivery system.
I remember. Yeah.
Um, I think it's going to be good for the game overall because I think there's going to be more action. There's this page on Twitter that I saw. Um, I think the guy's called the Pitching Ninja, and he showed this video on there of the amount of time it took a sequence, a pitch. So the time it
Mm.
took one pitch in,
Yeah.
I think, in the 2018 playoffs, um,
It
and
was
for
after
the
he received
time
the
it
ball
took,
back, right?
yeah, and for the time it took for him to throw the second pitch
Yeah.
to now, it was like a whole inning, a whole half of an inning, one third of an inning was done. And I just think that's
Yeah.
amazing. So I love it. I love it. I love the rules. I think it's
I
going to make the game better. It's going to take some time, and obviously you're going to get stuff in the first month, 2 months or so, the regular season of guys losing games on taking too long or whatever. But just like anything else, it's going to take discipline. The teams that are the most disciplined, the teams that are going to be successful. It reminds me a lot of remember in the a few. I mean, it was a long time now. The series against the, I think it was the Royals and the Giants,
sent the Giants with Bumgarner.
and the Royals lost that series because they kept making mistakes on the bunts. I think it was
Yeah.
that series, and they kept bunting, and the pitchers just kept like making mistakes on that. And it was one of those things that stuff you practice in spring training.
Yeah.
And I think that this is what that's going to be. You have an entire
So
month to
fundamentals.
iron out, and plus, everybody knew heading into this season these were going to be the rules that were going to be implemented. It's not like they showed up to their spring training camps and out of nowhere they were told, "Hey, by the way, this is what's going to happen this year." They all knew. We all knew heading into even last season. We all knew what
Yeah.
was going to happen this season. So
Yeah.
to me, you're a professional. You get paid a lot of money. Make the adjustments. The game's going
Stop
to be
complaining.
better. It's going to be better for the fans. I love it.
Well,
100%.
it wasn't all bad for me. This is just like the beginning part. I did
Yeah, for
like
sure.
the shift. The shift is gone. I love that part.
Oh my
That
god, there
makes
was
that
I, I was watching this game. I was watching the Braves. Um, I don't know. I forgot who they're playing against,
it
but
was Red
Olsen hit.
Sox. It was the Red
No,
Sox,
no,
man.
no. It wasn't against the Red Sox. It was before the Red Sox. But he got a hit. Olsen got a
Blue
hit.
Jays. I think it was probably the Blue
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Jays.
Blue Jays. He got a hit. Last season, they would have gone straight to the shift, and this season, in that game, it was a hit. And his face of like, oh my god, this is
God,
gonna
it
be
went through.
great. Yeah. So that's pretty cool. I'm glad. It's gonna be an offense friendly type of season. A
So that
lot
was
of
the
good.
part I did like. I did like the shift being gone.
Hey,
I,
old man Harry likes innovation in baseball.
no, but it's going back to the old ways. Not
Yeah.
even.
Right.
It's not really too much of a innovation.
Yeah. It's going back before the
Um,
nerds took over.
I don't know if you noticed. I haven't noticed anything with the base pads. yet to see
No,
any type of difference.
no difference.
People that are stealing bases, steal bases. Other than that, I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, if you're fast to
And
steal bases, you're gonna do it anyway.
yeah,
So
it, I, it was supposed to increase. Um, the step offs, throw offs, I didn't see much on that. But then again, the spring training, so we can't really
mhm.
read into do too
Yeah.
much. Um, I don't know. It's gonna be fun to watch. Um, I'm excited. I'm excited to see the non pitch clock. I don't like clocks. I don't like being timed. I don't like being. I don't know. It's just me. It's just in life.
Yeah,
You can speak for me. I don't like being on the clock. I don't like
right.
being watched, being that kind of thing.
I love it.
But
So
we've been seeing a lot of injuries. We have been seeing a lot of injuries. Well, not a
Gavin
lot, but a
Lux.
nice. Yeah, 2-1. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pitching injuries. We've been seeing it, but a lot of freak accidents. I think. Um, I don't know what has. I've yet to put something behind it. I don't know what if it's just happening
Well,
like
the Gavin Lux one
normal
was
or
weird
is it
because it's like he didn't know where he was running. Like he lost his footing. It was such a weird. Like if he
that
doesn't
was
get
more of a freak
hurt,
injury.
yeah. Like if he doesn't get hurt, it's one of those things that it probably ends up on a funny video somewhere because he just
Yeah.
felt so funny. But he
Oh,
tore
it
his
did it.
ACL.
It still ended up in somebody's funny videos.
Yeah.
I guarantee you that.
Yeah, but I mean, he got hurt, so it's harder to laugh at. Um,
Nowadays in society, that doesn't matter.
but he's out for the year,
Yeah.
so the Dodgers have a few. Um, well, they got a decision to make. What are they going to do there? I wrote down some names. I
All
wrote
right,
down
let's
some
go.
names. You as the resident Dodger fan,
Yeah.
uh, give me yay or nay on whether the Dodgers should do this. Okay, so
All right.
I got six names. I did some homework.
Are they free
Six
agents or
games.
are they trades? Or are they
Both. So
okay?
it's a mixture of both. The first one, he's on your roster
Okay.
already. Miguel Vargas.
To move over a shirt? Nah. I'd rather have Miguel Rojas a short.
Oh, okay.
Um, I he came up as a third baseman.
Mm-hmm.
In the system. I seen a few plays him at second, and
Yeah.
I don't see the ability to move side to side. I
Okay.
think he's still a little. I think he's still third base like kind
Yeah.
of. If
I
that makes
bring him
sense.
up just because he would be the
A quick
closest
fix.
one. Well, yeah, and he's like would be the most ready. So he's on your roster. So the rest of these guys are not on your roster. Free agent,
Yeah.
former Padre, Jorickson Profar.
Uh, Depends what we're looking for. We're looking for defensive side, or we're looking for offensive side.
Okay.
Um, Offensively, I don't think he fits into our lineup.
Right.
I don't think he brings anything that we need to the table.
Mm-hmm.
Defensive, like he can move around. He's a Dodger kind of S player, we call it,
Yeah.
that can play multiple positions.
Right.
Um,
That's why I wrote his name down because
yeah,
he would fit well within that.
I think if you're looking defensive, like I would consider him, but I would probably he would probably be like in the back end of the consideration. I probably
Okay.
want to be the one that I jump on, like, wow, let's go get him.
Okay. What about Jose Iglesias?
He is currently
He's
where
a
is he
free
at right
agent.
now?
He's a free agent.
Jose Iglesias. Same thing defensively. I think you're talking more defensively. He
Well, defensively,
did,
he's really good.
yeah.
His bat
Um,
is leaves a lot to be desired, but you could argue with your lineup, he might you might be able to not need him and not need a a big offensive number from your shortstop, but
Yeah, but we can just easily put Chris Taylor there, and that'll fix both issues.
Okay.
Average defender and a good fielder.
Okay.
Miguel Rojas. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just the comparisons are going what I have now compared to
Of course.
if
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
it's like an upgrade, it's not an I don't
Yeah.
think it's an upgrade yet.
Well, I think maybe the last two will be upgrades, but um,
Yeah, it's all good. We can't say yes
the
to everything.
the fourth one, free agent
Mhm.
Andrelton Simmons, former Angel.
Nah, don't think
No.
so. Same thing defensively. Defensive, I don't
Yeah.
see I don't see a fit. I I
Okay.
think I think more profile would be more of a fit since he plays multiple positions,
Yeah.
and we do need some outfield help too.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Okay.
well, not outfield help, but there's an opening in the outfield that can possibly be fixed up within the lineup.
Yeah. From Milwaukee, Willie Adames.
If you would have told me 3 years ago, I would probably go after him. Now
Well, you wouldn't be interested in him now?
he's kind of falling off. Again, we're going back what we have to like what we can get. I think we have enough. I think those numbers are already covered with what we have now compared to. I think Miguel Rojas can bring up those stats. He's a defensive magician at shortstop, and the numbers is probably gonna get the same numbers. Anderson Simmons has never been known as a guy that can hit.
Right.
So
But Willie Adames
yeah,
has a better bat.
Willie Adames has a better bet, but it's been falling off.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't not too much of a fan.
Okay. And
Sorry
the
if
last
I've
last
rejected
one,
all of them.
Ahmed
Yeah,
Rosario
yeah.
from
I like that
Cleveland.
guy. I
From
liked him.
Cleveland.
There you go. Um, good defensively. Can hit. Good guy in the clubhouse. Um, yeah. I've always liked him ever since they played in the Mets too. I believe so. And he kind of like went off. Yeah. But if I had to pick, I would probably be out of these guys.
It'd be in house. So
Adamas would be probably two.
right.
Profar, I kind of want to say Profar.
Ooh. Just because of his fit overall on the team.
I think just the fit overall on the team.
Yeah.
Uh I think Profar would probably be the best fit
Yeah. I think
if there was a fix.
it's gonna be one of those things that the Dodgers are gonna carry this into the season. I'm sure it's gonna be taken care of in house,
Mhm.
and if there's an opportunity to get a real contributor at shortstop in the trade deadline. I think that's where you go and get the guy.
You know the crazy part, we traded a shortstop for a shortstop, and now we're in needing of a shortstop.
Yeah.
So for us, we gave up a Maya. And Maya
Mm-hmm.
would have been perfect to come up. Hey, you didn't mention Jeter Downs either.
Jeter Downs.
That's an inside
You
joke. It's an inside joke.
you can
Inside.
pick him up. You can pick him up. You get
We'll
Jeter.
get him back.
You get Jeter Downs back. Um. Yeah, it's gonna
Yeah, I
be.
say probably Profar maybe out of
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see how they handle that because Gavin Lux, I think, was by many Dodger insiders where was they were hoping he was gonna have a really good season. He had
I thought he was gonna break out this season.
some
I think.
shaky stuff defensively over the last few years. Last year, it looked like he finally had gotten his uh his bat under control. He
Yeah.
was better defensively, and this was the year where it was going to be kind of where he puts both things together. And it's just such a shame that he got hurt the way he did. Um, and so Dodgers definitely gonna have to carry that into this season. Um, but it is the Dodgers, so I think they're gonna be
Oh,
okay.
I'm trying to think right now who's out there like that we can probably go get that would make a change,
I
a
think it's too
difference.
early. I think it's too early for you to make anything drastic like that, especially since the Dodgers like to trade from the standpoint of power.
You know what would be crazy? This is like crazy off the wall. You probably know where I'm going with this. And I'm not. I in the next segment. In the next segment is not going to make any sense what I'm saying right now.
Mm-hmm.
But this is just a crazy thought. The Padres are trying to get rid of the shortstop, right fielder.
Oh, come on. They would never trade him to the Dodgers. No chance. No chance.
Like I said, it's crazy, but we have the prospects to give them that they want.
Yeah, but
It,
it would.
let me make my argument, and then
They
you
would
can.
never do it.
I'm playing with
Okay.
this is fantasy baseball right now.
Okay. Fine. Fine.
So the Padres have broken up their farm system with all these trades and all these signings and all the things that have happened. What if you trade Tatis to the Dodgers? You get Bobby Miller, you get Bush. I forget his first name. Um, you get Diego
So
Cantarino,
you pretty much give them the best of the best of your farm system.
the best of the best here from Andre Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and yeah, we get a shortstop and fixed everything fixed. You have somebody to keep them under control. You have veterans in the clubhouse to keep them under control. Veterans, I said veterans. I didn't say veteran. I said veterans,
Mm-hmm.
just for the listeners to hear.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now in San Diego, it's a veteran that's keeping everything under control. It's not veterans. Well, now there's a little bit more, but
Where's two
I think
veterans?
yeah, Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman over Machado, and who's the other guy?
Xander? Where? Who's the other guy? Get
Uh,
out of here.
yeah,
Xander's a better leader
I've
than Mookie and Freeman. Come on. What are we doing?
you're being a homer right now.
I'm
You're
not
being a
being a homer.
homer.
It's
You're
true.
being
It's true. No,
a
come on.
homer away
No,
from homer.
no, it's
That
true.
makes
Xander Bogarts is a better leader than Freddie Freeman and Mookie Betts. And that's not a slide on those guys. It's just Xander Bogarts is a different level. It is what it is. There's no way around that. Now the Freeman and Mookie are two good guys to have in the locker room and two good guys to lead a team, but it's not like you're dealing with a guy who hasn't done anything. Xander has won everything. So
you know that
there's a guy
you
who
know that I'm
holds
thinking
weight
about
is Xander.
now that I'm thinking about veterans, it's like a off the just off the rails. I'm so happy seeing David Peralta fail in the Dodgers.
Who?
David Peralta.
What about him? You're happy he's failing?
I hate him so much that it's like I can't see
Oh
him.
my God, why?
I can't see him. He'd always like hate on the Dodgers and be anti Dodgers. Now that he's trying to make the team, I'm like, yes, fly out. Thank you. You're not hitting the ball well. Good job. Let's go. I'm like, we need that help, but I can't. That's one of the guys I just can't.
Oh my God. Poor
That's a
David
guy.
Peralta.
That's one of the guys I just can't. I don't know. Like I said, it's off the rails. We're talking about veterans.
Yeah.
Um, but it's one of the guys I don't want to make the team at all. Like,
Now I'm gonna root for
um,
him to make the team.
oh really, yeah, maybe out of default because Trace Thompson's not having a good spring, so
Yeah.
you never know. Um, but that's just me. Maybe it's a tease, but that's just me reaching. And I think it's
Yeah,
gonna
that's
cost a lot.
that's you living in
Yeah,
MLB the
fantasy
show
land.
23. Even MLB the show 23, I don't even know if that's possible. Um
Yeah, you just turn off the settings
turn
and force to trade
Yeah, that's the
trade
Padres would
injured
never
Gavin
do
Lux, trade injured Gavin Lux for Tatis, and that'll
for
go through in the show.
the Well, if we can do that, you might as well just trade him for Xander. He's the better shortstop.
Sure.
Um,
But do you have any other shortstops that you're having in mind that could fit? Like that
no,
could
I
probably
I think that's about the list because it's of where we're at in the
Tim
season.
Anderson, maybe? Maybe Tim Anderson from the White Sox. If the White Sox have another bad year.
I mean, but are you gonna? I think Tim Anderson is a move you make in July.
No, but I'm saying it's like a possible. I'm
Oh
just
yeah, well
thinking. I'm
then
just
yeah. I
thinking
mean,
if
I
they.
guess I mean Tim Anderson's a possibility for sure. Yeah, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
If we're gonna go like open up to baseball, then yeah, Tim Anderson. Um, if the
Brandon
I
Brandon
mean
Crawford.
this one would be a little no. I mean the Giants are gonna make a deal with you guys.
They have a guy almost ready to come up.
The one that would be interesting would be Carlos Correa. Say the Twins start off really bad, things aren't looking good.
No, you're living in fantasy land right now
No,
with that one.
that's more plausible than your the Padres trading you Tatis. Correa's at least somebody that
Watch if it happens. I'm gonna be blowing up your phone
now
so bad. I'm like, remember when I called it
if that happens,
back in March?
if that happens, the GM for the Padres would have to get drug tested, and he would have to leave the state of California. He would have to leave the state.
But it's possible. The scenario I put out, it's possible.
There's no way it's not possible in any sense of the word. None. You could have the best package that the Padres would never trade you. That these just would never happen.
Never say
Never,
never.
never, never would happen. Never. The same way Aaron Judge would never be traded to the Red Sox. Never.
That's different.
Just
That's different though.
no, it's not different. Would
No,
never happen.
Aaron Judge wants to be there, but Tatis
Well, there's
is
no,
kind of being X'd out of there.
but there's no indication that Tatis doesn't want to be there.
So like
So
the top shortstops right now.
okay,
Bogart's not going anywhere.
nope,
Turner's not going anywhere.
nope,
Lindor's not going anywhere.
no.
Dansby Swalls. I'm butchering
Swansby,
names. Go
he's not
ahead.
gonna go anywhere.
Swansbury. Carlos Correa's not going anywhere.
No,
Jeremy Pena's not going anywhere.
nope.
Willie Adames maybe.
There you go, William Adames.
Milwaukee. Corey Seager reunion back with the Dodgers not happening.
No, not happening.
Bo Bouchette not happening.
Oh, why not
Has
him? Why not Bo? Say the Blue Jays start off slow. The Blue Jays are struggling. This is a team that's invested a lot of money in that roster. And Bo says, you know what? I want to go. Get me out of here. I want to go play for a contender. Bo would be enough. Ooh.
they are contending.
Ooh. Bo and the
Hassan
Dodgers
Kim.
would be
Hassan Kim.
okay.
Nico Horsner. I'm sorry we talked about that one. That'll be a good fit.
Yeah.
Uh, that's it. It's pretty much
Yeah.
after that you reach
it's Willie
after that you're
Adames
reaching
or Bo Bichette. Those are your
Javier
two options.
Baez. Javier Baez.
His contract with Detroit still doesn't make any sense to me. I still don't understand why he went to Detroit.
Watch when we get to the contract section of this podcast.
That one made no.
You're gonna be
no
like,
sense.
"Are you serious?"
Let's talk about the Padres a little bit. One of the things that came out. So last week, before we ended the pod, I talked about how Machado had said that he was going to opt out. No matter what, he was going to opt out at the end of the year, which clearly is a move to say, "Hey, pay me."
Yeah,
pay me. And the Padres did that. Padres opened up the checkbook, deep checkbook. I got a text from you saying that you want you want them to be be looked at, and you want their books to be
Their
examined.
financials. 11 years, 350 million.
Who's funding this money? Um,
It's the Russians.
11 300 for $350 million starting next season. That contract
$31
kicks
million
in.
annually.
Um, so the Padres, with that signing, have locked up Tatis till 2035, Xander till 2034, and Machado for till 2034.
And they're all going to be 30,
They're
40,
all gonna
39,
be
40, 41.
they're gonna be early 40s maybe. And they have Juan Soto on the roster, who I'm sure they're trying to give a gigantic contract. That one's probably not gonna get resolved till the offseason. But you have this roster now that has these three guys locked up long
Yeah.
term. We can get into whether these long contracts work out or not. And obviously, the history of baseball tells us these contracts never work out, especially these super long ones. But,
Mm.
but we have to keep in mind, and it's something I told you last week. It's something I'm gonna keep saying over and over again, and it's something that I was talking to my cousin this week, and I told my cousin, if the Padres are able to win one championship, all of this is worth it. One. That's it. That's the Padres are not the Dodgers, are not the Cubs, are not the Cardinals, are not the Red Sox,
Yeah.
the Yankees. They are not pressured to win year in and year out like these other markets.
Yeah.
They are not. They want people to win. It's if the Padres win one title, that title will be celebrated for the next 100 years in San Diego.
Facts.
And I
Those
think
are
that
facts.
needs to be where we calculate whether these contracts are worth it. Because if they win the title, 100% worth it. It's like
So,
the Angels. The Angels are in that same position. If they give Otani a 15-year contract worth God knows how much, the Angels just have to win one title to make that contract worth it. Just one
so yeah,
one title.
so you have 11 years to make the championship
So
work.
yeah, they got 11 years. They got 11 years. So I like what the Padres are doing because this is the road of baseball. This is where baseball is going.
Not a
And
fan.
this is the price to keep a team like that in baseball. It's just the way it goes. It's why I really like what the Braves did last year in securing a lot of the young talent throughout the season. It was cheaper for them long term, but that's just the price you're going to have to pay to keep these top guys now. And so I thought it was a really smart move for the Padres not to let it linger the whole season, especially with a guy like Machado who's not going to be afraid to bring it up over and over again. And the last thing you need is in a season where you have a good team and you have a team that's able to compete. The last thing you need is one of your main guys griping about him testing free agency, him going to Dodger Stadium, or him going to um, Oracle Field, and then being like, "Oh, how would you feel about playing here? Oh man, this would be nice. Oh man, it would be. You never know. You never know." And now all of that is put away, and now your main goal now is to win a title and keep Juan Soto. And I think that's really smart by that front office. Who's funding them? Who knows?
The Russians. The
Doesn't matter.
Russians.
It doesn't matter.
I I would have gave him a 5 year, 40 mil a year.
Well, then he wouldn't have signed.
He would have.
No, he wouldn't have. I think
He's
that
making 7. Okay, 740.
40 annually.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe he does it. Maybe.
As you know, I'm the biggest Machado fanboy after last week. So
Yeah. um. Let's
no,
say
no,
so.
no.
What?
I, I I'm not a fan of it. I'm just not a fan of long term contract. I've never been a
I
fan.
don't like him either,
I,
but that's just the business of baseball.
But there is no business in baseball, though. So that
There
means
is.
these
That's
players
a new
aren't.
business.
No,
Any top guy that hits the market is gonna get a 8+ year contract. It's just the
so
way it
I
goes.
so why I'm talking right now. Go ahead and bring up Wander Franco's contract. Well, I'm
Okay, but
spit. No,
he plays in Tampa Bay.
there's a point to that to that one.
He plays in Tampa
Uh,
Bay.
uh
He doesn't
but
count.
it's behind there's it's not
He
even
got
that
an
part of
11-year deal,
okay.
182 million.
182, 11 years.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how much annually? Let me bring the calculator out.
16,
16 million
16,
annually.
16.5 or something like that.
He's 22.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So let's say this guy becomes an MVP. This is a Tampa Bay contract. This is not even like a
Is that
Wander
a real
Franco.
contract?
We're talking about business, right?
Yeah, this is
This
not a
is
real
not
contract.
really. This is it's not a real contract, and that's kind of what's happening. That's kind of where my point is headed to. We we're signing these long term contracts, and we're not allowing these free agents to or these youngsters to test free agency. They are not able to. So in the long run, the franchises are always winning over the player,
100%.
and that's not the way it should be. Basketball players are getting paid like crazy. They're like LeBron James' contract. He's the first one that comes up. It's a 1 year every year. 1 year betting
Yeah,
on
but
himself,
it's a different type of business. It's a different business.
They're it's just 1 year, 1 year, and 1 year.
I know, but in
Um,
baseball, you got the control. They control these guys for so long, so
let's
long.
talk. Yeah, well, of course, yeah. The top of that, but I'm talking about after they hit their after they get out of the arbitration era. They're
I know,
usually
but
about
that's
25, 26.
I
You're
know, but
hitting your prime. That's when
yeah,
you're in your
but
prime.
I know, but you got to take into account this is Willie Adames. No, Willie Adames. Wander Franco is 22 years old. He played when he was 20.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's when he was like 20, 19 or 20 years old when he came up. This is a guy who's from the Dominican Republic, came from nothing, had nothing. And that's the case with a lot of these dudes. That if they give you 182 million, yeah, somebody on the other side can say, hey, you can get triple that. You can get quadruple that if you wait till free agency. What if you get hurt? What if you don't make it a free agency? And so the business of baseball has it to where if you have one of these young superstars, you are incentivized to pay them this money. Because if this was the NBA, Wander Franco played in the equivalent of the Rays would probably be like the Pelicans. If he played on the Pelicans, where nobody cares about basketball, nobody
Yeah.
cares about them, he would he would sign the rookie contract after 5 years. He would get his big old extension, and he would ask for a trade. That's the way it would go. Wander Franco doesn't have that same flexibility in baseball because
Well, he
baseball
does.
doesn't work that way. No, but it doesn't work that way.
It does because if you're going to arbitration, you're working with an arbitrator. You're having a great year. You're gonna the arbitration money is gonna go off for the economy side. It's
I
not.
understand, but you go from arbitration year getting one lump sum to hey, we're going to pay you 182 million dollars, 6.5 annually. 6.5 million annually may not be what some of the top guys are making, but you make it. You could live a really good life with $6.5 million a year.
Let's say he becomes a top three shortstop.
Mm-hmm.
The top three shortstop making $16 million a year.
It's the way it goes. The business of it. I don't think it's right. I want I'm with you. I think these guys should be able to hit true free agency. And I think the whole
Right.
system sucks. But if you're running a Major League Baseball team and you have one of these young superstars, you have to take advantage of the system. It's what the Braves did last season. The Braves handed out these massive contracts during the season last year, and they were geniuses because it was going to be way cheaper if they were to than if they were to hit free agency. It's why the Red Sox lost Xander Bogaerts because they could have taken Xander Bogaerts, taken care of him last offseason. They didn't.
But
So it just
why can't they just go, okay, we'll give ourselves 5 years. Sign all these guys a 7 year deal or a 5 year deal.
well, that's what the Braves
And
did.
no, but I'm saying like the Padres, not the 15 year and then the 11 year and the 6 years.
I think what well, I think with the Padres, you're dealing with a team that's never won. You're dealing with a team that has no history besides Tony Gwynn. You're dealing with a team that has none of that, no legacy to fall back on. So whenever you're dealing with free agent, you have to go above and beyond to keep them. It's just the way it goes. It's why Otani is going to receive such a ridiculous offer from the Angels because the Angels have
You
no
think so?
history. Yeah.
You think so? I don't think
You
I
think the
don't I
Angels are
think
going to let
so.
him walk?
I think he's gonna walk
I
somewhere.
think if they let him walk, I think Mike Trout calls Artie Moreno and says, "Hey, trade me." I think that's what happens. I think if the Angels don't keep Otani, Mike Trout is next.
But he was there before. He was there before Otani.
Yeah, but
So
I think it's he. We both talked about how pissed he was when they let Albert Pujols go.
yeah,
He was
yeah,
super
that's it.
pissed, and it was the first time where Mike Trout had said anything, and that move really pissed him off.
Yeah.
So it might just be that he finally cares about winning.
Hopefully,
So
because
yeah, hopefully.
he's
So I
because he
just
hasn't been too much of a marketed guy out there. He's the
no
best player in baseball, and
come to Boston, Mike Trout. Come to Boston.
he's coming to LA, bro. He's going to Philly, if anywhere.
Yeah, he's gonna go to Philly.
Yeah.
Bryce and Mike Trout are gonna run the city.
So, so I have a list of the top 10 contracts right
Okay,
now. Actively.
okay,
The way I'm gonna speak about them is the highest annual per year,
okay,
so not the total, because the
right.
total is a different conversation.
Mm-hmm.
From there, you're gonna tell me um, where are they overpaid? Are they underpaid? Or are they just fine?
Am I thinking about that from the standpoint of the team they're in?
The team they're in, the
Okay,
status they have, because
okay,
some of these guys on here are not. Yeah.
okay.
Okay. And the position they play.
Gotcha.
So if they're top in their position. So number
Okay.
one right now is Aaron Judge, $40 million.
Yes,
So Aaron, you're okay with Aaron Judge being a $40 million
I'm okay
guy?
if I'm the Yankees giving Aaron Judge $40 million a year. I'm not okay if I'm anybody else. I'm okay if I'm the Yankees, if I'm the Giants, if I'm the Dodgers, if I'm the Red Sox, if I'm the no, not even the Cubs, just those teams. If I'm the
So,
Yankees, Mets, you have to put the Mets there. Yankees, Mets, Red Sox, Dodgers, Giants. If I'm those five teams,
okay.
I'm okay with paying him $40 million. Anybody else, I'm not okay with that. I
So
I
as
think
we
Judges had a monster year because he had a monster contract.
so as you spoke last week,
Yeah.
is this guy a top three player in your eyes?
Well, it's
So now we're
Trout.
talking. We're talking about deserving the money.
So it's Trout, Otani. Uh, you convinced me, Machado. He's after
Sucker,
Machado. He's after Machado.
sucker. So top three. So he doesn't even
Top
land in the top
four.
three.
Top four. He's after Machado. So it's Trout, Otani, Machado, then Judge.
Okay, well, I'll get back to you at the end.
Okay.
See if it changed your mind.
Okay.
Number two, Garrett Cole, $36
No.
million dollars.
No way.
He this is a
That's
Nine-year
Rafael Devers'
contract.
son, by the way.
So not a fan of it, right?
No,
Not a
not
fan of
no,
it. Not deserving.
no, not at all.
Not deserving. Okay.
He's not. He's not deserve. He's the guy you pay. It's weird because he has the stuff to be an ace. He has the stats of an ace. He doesn't have the demeanor of an ace. And that is, I think, the difference. It's a lot like he reminds me a lot of Randy Johnson.
Okay.
Remember Randy Johnson when the Diamondbacks ended up getting Kurt Schilling?
Yeah.
And Randy Johnson, the stats of an ace,
Yeah.
the stuff of the ace, but the one who carried himself as the ace was
Just
Schilling.
chilling. Yeah.
Schilling was the one that wanted the ball. I remember in Game 7 against the Yankees, he was pissed with himself because he allowed a run. Like he embodied what it is to be an ace.
Yeah.
I'm only okay with paying. I'm not okay with paying him 37. So that off the bat, no. I would be okay with paying Cole north of 25 if I already had a proven ace. If I had a Verlander, if I had a Kershaw, if I had
Yeah.
a Walker Bueller, Mad Bum in his prime. If I had one of those guys, then yes, I would be like, you know what? Yes, I would pay him that, but not. He's not worth it. No.
This reminds me of a Trevor Bauer 2.0 contract.
Yeah, except Trevor Bowers was really short. Yeah, and Trevor
No,
Bowers another one.
no, it
Has the
reminds
stuff
me.
of the ace, stats of the ace, not an
Well,
ace.
that's what I'm saying. That's how it reminds me of the
Yeah,
things you're mentioning.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Uh Top three pitcher? No, right?
Oh man. Um, no,
Okay.
not five. I think yeah, but no.
Okay. Oh, actually, the best pitcher in baseball right now.
You're asking me who the best pitcher in baseball?
No, I'm saying, is he the best pitcher in baseball according to the list? Because I think he's the only pitcher on this list, top 10. Just giving you we're
Oh,
going for it.
is he the best pitcher in baseball? No, no, no. All things considered, when he's healthy, and we talked about him last week, Jacob deGrom's the best pitcher in baseball.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Number 3, Mike Trout. 35 mil.
Oh yeah.
It's easy. It's easy. Yeah. Top 3 player, yes.
Yeah.
He checks up all the boxes. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Here's the kicker. Oh, the next two are kickers.
Okay.
Francisco Lindor, 34 million.
So, oh my god. So okay, he's. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. It was just a thought I was thinking.
If
Top 3.
I'm, if I am a, damn it, man, that's such a hard one. Okay, so if I'm the Mets,
I think he's a top 3 top 3 shortstop.
if I'm the Mets,
Uh-huh.
right? Then yes, I pay him.
Okay.
If I'm anybody else, I don't pay him.
But the question is he a top 3
Oh,
shortstop?
top three shortstop.
Yeah. Well, according to this list, is the number one shortstop. The number one shortstop. Money wise.
I mean, yeah, he's top three. Yeah,
He's top 3 for sure, but
yeah.
is he the number
Is he the
one
best shortstop in all of baseball?
Mhm.
Uh
It's a yes or no. You don't have to answer
No,
the. You don't have to
I
follow.
would
Okay.
rather have Wander Franco. He's
Okay.
younger.
Next list is next list. Next guy is Corey Seager.
No, absolutely not.
Uh,
No.
32, $32 million a year.
See, but that's not a bad contract. In light of everybody else, it's not a bad contract, but I would not pay him that.
He's not the second best shortstop in baseball.
No, 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 not at all.
I think at the time that he signed the contract, he was up there. He was the top three.
Agree.
But seeing it all play out, he's not.
The problem with him, even when he signed that contract, was that he, even when he signed that contract, he was an injury liability. It's why I think the
The
Dodgers.
Dodgers didn't pick him up.
It's the biggest reason.
Mm-hmm.
So I think even because even when he signed it, you and I talked about it, and we're like, oh man, if you're getting the Seager who plays all the time, dude, this is a bargain. But we
Yeah.
know Seager. We watched Seager all those years in LA, so we know what you're gonna get, and exactly what we thought he was gonna do with the Rangers. He did. He went there, had a few really good good hits, got hurt. Just what happens.
Yeah.
Just what. So I wouldn't pay him that, but he's on the cheaper side.
And he's not that top shortstop. Okay.
I don't even think
Next guy on the
yeah, no, he's not.
next guy on the list, recently added, freshly added,
Okay.
31 million at $31.8 million. Manny Machado.
Yeah.
100. I think that's like a no-brainer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, so his new deal is only going to pay him $31 million a year?
Yeah.
Oh my god! And you're against that? You're
Yeah.
against
I
the
would get
11 years. You're against the 11 years.
I'm against it. Yeah, the 11-year part.
Gotcha. That
Remember,
makes
remember, I
okay.
said I would pay him 40 million for 7.
Yeah.
It'll
Yeah.
still make up close to this. Yeah, I'll be off by like at least like 70 mil if that, but it could be
If I
made up.
tell you that I think Manny Machado has been the best third baseman going on 7 years, is that crazy? Because I was thinking of him because we were going to talk about him in the podcast.
Arenado. Yeah. Turner had one good year. Arenado had
But I
one
think,
good year.
but Manny, he's been really good for a really long time.
No, but I'm telling
Yeah,
you, I'm
yeah.
going over the years. Yeah. I agree. I agree. Remember, I'm the biggest Manny Machado fanboy now. But I'll buy an Orioles Machado jersey.
Orioles Machado jersey.
Yeah. Next guy on the list at $30 million. This is kind of who started this whole thing.
Okay.
Mookie Betts. Mookie Betts, 12 years, 365. So this
Done.
makes him the number 2 right fielder.
Done. Yeah.
So he's the number 2 best. You don't think he's number 1?
Right
The
fielder?
best right fielder? Yeah. This makes him the second best right fielder in baseball.
I think he
According to the
is.
money wise.
I think he's the best right fielder in baseball. I think he's better than. Actually, I take that. Yeah, he's better than Aaron Judge. So when you ask him about Aaron Judge, it's Trout, Otani, Machado, Mookie. Judge is fifth. Yeah, I think Mookie's better. I would rather have Mookie than Judge. I think he's a better player. That's
Next
a
guy on the
bargain.
list.
That's a really
Yeah.
wow.
It's
Oh
a
my
Dodger contract,
god.
baby. That's how you build contracts. And I think if you look into it, I'm not 100%. I have to still source check this,
Uh-huh.
but I think it's a deferred contract. I don't think it's completely a 12-year contract.
Ooh.
I've heard it. I haven't sourced it yet, but we can get back to that.
Okay.
Uh,
Either way,
next guy on
really
the
good
list,
contract.
yeah. Next guy on the list, Bryce Harper at 25 mil.
Yeah. So that's a
Uh,
bargain.
that it's a bargain. Makes him the third best right fielder.
I think he's number 2.
Last week you didn't have him up there, so I don't know.
I need to do that
Yeah, you,
list.
you got to make up your mind again.
I'm gonna come back with my list next week.
Okay,
Definitive list. I'm gonna write it down. I got a notepad for the pod, as you can see.
and then compare
I'm
it. I mean,
I'm gonna write it down. I'm gonna write it down.
uh,
It's gonna be like I'll update it every month or so.
every day.
But
You
I
know what?
love
I don't
Bryce
like
Harper.
that's.
I'm also like a Bryce homer. So I don't know.
I I think we all became Bryce Harper fans after last season.
I've been a Bryce Harper
I
fan
think
before that.
I
I'd like to
no,
put
but
that
I'm
on
saying
the record.
a lot of us have become a
Yeah,
Bryce
yeah,
Harper
yeah.
fan after last.
A lot of the haters were like, actually, he's actually pretty good. I'm like, yeah, he's just a fiery
So
guy.
number 9 on the list, Giancarlo Stanton at 25,
God, no,
13 years.
no way, never.
And this one was in this one's in a Yankee contract. This is a Miami contract.
Yeah, this is a Miami contract.
So that has nothing to do with the Yankees. It has nothing to do.
No, I
Um,
understand if you're why the Marlins did this because you're the Marlins, so you have to do that. But
yeah,
uh,
it was
no,
still good. It was still a pretty
it
decent contract. Yeah.
yes, I guess, but I wouldn't do it. No,
So is he the number one best designated hitter in baseball? I got tongue tied there.
is he the best DH in all of baseball? I mean, who are the other DHs in baseball?
I'm just she's the only
Um,
one that I know off the top of my head.
I mean, if this is
He's
a,
technically not really a DH. He does play
I'm gonna pick
DH.
Otani. You know what? Otani's the best DH in all of baseball. um,
Well, DH just to be fair, DH just became a rule last year, so there's people are still not
I think JD
designated
Martinez is a
DH.
better DH than Giancarlo. I
Yeah,
think
but
I
JD
think
Martinez is like in the back end of his career.
I think Eloy
He's
Jimenez is a better DH than Giancarlo.
there's a lot of people that you can compare there.
So no, I wouldn't pay that contract, and he's not the best DH in all of baseball. And he's always
The
hurt
10th,
too.
yeah, the 10th and final. We've talked about this.
Okay.
I've talked about it a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and you know where I stand here.
Okay.
Fernando Tatis Jr. at $24.2 million,
Your
14
answer is
years,
a resounding hell no. My answer, how much is it? 24?
24.2
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
14 years.
Yeah. I do that. Yeah.
So is he the number 3 best shortstop in baseball? And I think we know the answer to that.
Shortstop or right fielder?
Shortstop. Well, like when he signed the contract, he was shortstop. And he technically is not a right fielder yet because he has yet to play more than a season in right field. So I
Is
can't
he
really
the what
consider
number you
him.
said? What number?
3.
I have Correa, Xander,
Correct. Turner,
Lindor,
center. Yeah.
Turner.
Even if you have an argument in right fielder, he has to
I
fall
mean,
behind
he's
Bryce
five.
Harper,
Tatis would be
Betts,
no Wander, and then Tatis is six on that list. Right field. I mean, he's not better than
Betts. He's
it's
not better than
Mookie,
Bryce
Bryce,
Judge.
Judge. I mean, would you rather have Kyle Tucker? I kind I kind of would. Imagine Kyle Tucker on the Padres. That'd be scary. Um, I I'm not a big fan of Ronald Acuna, so maybe um have him there. George Springer gets hurt too much, although he's George Springer's like I would want George Springer if I'm in the playoffs. I think he's
Mm-hmm.
one of those guys that gets better in the playoffs. Yeah, no, I mean he would be like number five, the number five right fielder,
Yeah.
and that's that's me
That's stretching.
projecting that he's
Yeah.
gonna be who we think he can be.
Hmm.
Because I think you can. I could be convinced that Acuna is better. Actually, let's put Acuna there because Acuna is actually paid the position. So he's six, at least six there. And then you got
Hmm.
guys like Springer. You got guys like who like Sterling Marte, right, from the Mets.
Hmm.
You
Yeah.
got guys like Teoscar Hernandez from Seattle. That guy's really good. I don't who would round up the top 10, like Renfro. I don't know. I don't.
There's a bunch of them out there.
I mean, he's better than Renfro, I guess. But
And you know this is just taking a shot at youth baseball. Sorry, I had to bring this into it.
youth baseball.
Yeah, this is just taking a shot. Every parent out there wants their kid to be a shortstop, and you see where the money's at. And there's like a little drum. There it is.
There you go.
You see where the money's at, and you want your kid to be a shortstop.
Yeah. What's weird also is these parents are like, hey, your kid doesn't have to be like a super duper star. Like he
No,
could like if your kid is a like a journeyman reliever, that's a really good life. Dude's
I
making like dude's making like 5 million a year,
ever since
20, 15 years.
ever since I retired or stopped playing baseball,
Yeah.
my biggest dream is becoming a bullpen catcher.
Oh my god, those guys get paid a lot of money too.
They get paid money, and they
Yeah.
get to hang out, and they get to chill. All they got to do is catch the pitchers.
It'd be awesome to have a son who's a lefty and just get him to throw to like 90, 95, and
That's
like,
it.
son, you're set for life, son.
Yeah,
That's it.
that's it.
You're set for life.
Get that payday and go home.
Yeah, exactly. Um, yeah, that's a very interesting um it's a very interesting um segment we did because I think it highlights when you're talking about contracts, it's more than just the money because I think it matters who is signing these guys. With some of them, it doesn't, but I think for some of them, it does matter. Um,
The
but
years,
the
the
years
money,
definitely, yeah,
the position.
yeah. The
Uh,
money is not as outrageous as I thought it was gonna be.
yeah. So now that we're talking about money,
Yeah,
you hear about the salary cap that they're trying to bring in?
I did. We're gonna have another work stoppage, aren't we? That's when I saw that news, I'm like, oh great, there's gonna be another work stoppage.
So I'm not a financial guy. Just I
Mm-hmm.
have no financial background. I have nothing
Right.
to do financially in anything.
Yeah.
But just me being, I guess, logical or like
Yeah.
seeing
You
what's
being a
going on.
normal, a regular dude.
A regular dude watching these teams pay some
Mm-hmm.
type of tax.
Yeah.
Isn't it technically a salary cap already?
No, because the salary cap means that
But
so
there's a threshold that they can't.
yeah, but you can the threshold is really to protect the small market teams. A salary cap would make it to where say the salary cap is 150 million a year, you can't
That'll be for everybody.
for everybody. And whenever you have a salary cap, everybody has to spend up to a minimum amount. So a salary cap kind of evens out of the playing field. And a salary cap, in many ways, can be more money for the players because what you end up having is like you'll get like when the Rays are in the playoffs,
Just
for
like the NBA,
example,
right?
you'll get yeah, or the NFL, you'll get this graphic where it's like, oh man, the annual salaries for everybody on the Rays is like $20 million, and whatever, Aaron Judge makes more money than all of the Rays put together, and you get some stupid graphic like that always goes
Yeah.
up. That would
For the
make it to where
A's.
that couldn't happen. The Rays would have to spend up to like if the cap is 150, they would be forced to spend up to 125, 130 million. Um, so
But like
that's what would happen.
again, just me, just blowing my mind, just being blown right now. It's like
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
late right now in LA and trying to figure this whole salary cap thing.
Yeah.
So the teams like the A's can't spend more than $60 million, right? Like just a normal financial day.
Well, they don't want to. It's
No, no,
not
no.
that they can't.
Their excuses that they can't
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right, right, right.
because
Whatever. Their
A
small
B
market.
A B C
Yes.
whatever it is,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
So we go to the salary cap.
Yeah.
We make it to just throw a number out there, 200 mil.
100 to okay.
200. It's to
Okay.
200 mil. Just to where is this money coming from?
TV rights,
No, no. But I'm
jerseys.
saying so like these teams are crying that they can't afford any of this stuff.
Yeah.
But then all of a sudden, everybody gets 200 million, $200 million budget or $200 million salary cap, and
Yeah.
then everything just works. So where do they think this money is gonna come from?
Well, the
In my
owners.
eyes, no. Oh, in my eyes, it's gonna go back to the same little circle. The big market teams are gonna be paying for the small market teams.
Yes, but what you end up doing is you end up forcing the small markets to spend more money.
Yeah, but if you don't want to spend, if you, just an example,
Mm-hmm.
we don't make that much revenue. Let's say just an example, the A's.
Mm-hmm.
They barely fill the stadium up. It's what 3,000 people, 4,000 people, whatever it
Yeah.
is, and they're given $200 million to spend,
Yeah.
or a threshold, sorry, salary cap to spend. I'm just thinking in the NBA type of salary cap,
Yeah.
the Pelicans and the Lakers are right there,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
So I think at this point the players are being punished, and I think the fans are being punished for the owners being cheap. Just looking at everything,
Yeah. Yes, but
like I said, I'm not a financial guy. I'm just trying to put
the
two and two
salary
together
cap,
and trying to put.
this what the salary cap does, it rewards the lower tier guys. The salary cap works because it makes the not the super duper stars, but the guys below that, it makes those guys get paid. So, for example, in the NBA, the salary cap is 134 million.
Yeah.
That is the most that you can spend.
Mm-hmm.
And so 134 million is what everybody a year has to spend. If you go below that, if you come up short below that, the remaining balance of that goes to the
Mm-hmm.
players. So, say for example, you are running the Pelicans,
Mm-hmm.
and instead of 134 million, you are at 120 million.
Mm-hmm. So
And
20. Well,
so there's $14 million left.
mm-hmm.
Those $14 million at the end of the year get get divided among the players, and the players get that as a bonus.
Okay.
So
Cool.
even if you're the Pelicans and you can say, "Oh, but we don't have any fans," or the Charlotte Hornets, we don't have any fans and nobody comes to our games and blah blah blah. Tough. You can't afford it. Sell the team. So that's what that does. Obviously, it penalizes the guys that get penalized are the guys at the very, very, very top. Because if there was no salary cap, if this was like baseball, LeBron would get paid like $70 million a year.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what that would do. So in baseball, if the salary cap is 100 million, it would force everybody to spend 100 million. So if you're the owner of the A's and you're saying, "Oh, it's because I can afford it," sell the team.
Yeah.
Tough luck. Sell the team.
But can't they do that now without it?
No, because there's no rules for that. So
I like I
because
like
there's
I like my Dodgers printing money. I
no,
think
I know,
Yankee
and
fans. I think Yankee fans like printing money.
I
I
agree.
think I like all these teams printing money, like
I agree,
the
and
Mets.
I agree, and that's why I'm against this salary cap too. I'm against it because it just it ruins the competitive balance that
Mm-hmm.
there is at the top. If the A's don't want to compete with the rest of them, okay, tough on them. But everybody
Yeah.
else wants to. It's why I've been griping about this as a Red Sox fan. The Red Sox fans are acting like they don't have money. And
Yeah.
it's infuriating because they have a lot of money. They're printing money like the Dodgers and the Yankees, and they're acting like, oh man, I can't afford it. I can't afford to pay Mookie Betts. I can't afford to pay Xander. And it's like, man, you guys have as much money as those guys.
But aren't
So
they like aren't they preparing, just to be fair to the Red Sox? Aren't they preparing to sell? I think I heard read some.
that's what I've been hearing too.
Yeah, I think they're just
Hopefully,
preparing the
hopefully
checks and
they
balance.
hopefully a big billionaire comes in and just wants to win and
Joe
just
Bezos or Joe, was
starts
it Bezos?
yeah,
The
Jeff
Amazon guy?
Bezos.
Jeff
Yeah, yeah.
Bezos, sorry.
Just
Jeff
gives money
Bezos.
to everybody.
Yeah.
Come on, Jeff. Or Elon Musk. Come on, Elon.
Elon's not gonna buy
Let's
a
make it happen.
baseball team.
Um, but we have a as the season is approaching, we want to do at least a prediction of a division a week. And so
Mhm.
this week we focused our attention on the NL East. I think the most that this might be the best division in baseball this year. At least the most competitive,
I
top
think the
heavy.
NL West. I think the NL West, but
But the NL West is two teams.
the Giants are gonna be there.
Mm, we'll see.
The Diamondbacks are gonna make some a little noise, but we'll
Come
talk about
on. What are you talking about?
we'll I'll bring it when we review the
Yeah, but
West.
when we talk about
But
the
we're in the
East,
East right now.
you can talk about that.
Yeah.
But the NL East, we have the five participants of the NL East: Braves, Mets, Phillies, Marlins, Nationals. We have a few questions we both had to go and look up and make our predictions about these things. And so I wanted to kind of do the overview of this division. So
Hmm.
last season, let's start with last season. We had the
Yeah.
Braves and the Mets tied for first place. They both had
Hmm.
101 wins, 61 losses. The Braves ended up getting the top seed because head to head record. And then you had the Phillies, 87 and 75, who ended up winning the NL pennant. The Marlins, 69-93, and the Nationals at 55 and 107. So you get this team, these group of teams that were fighting towards the end, at least the top three were, for
Yeah.
playoff position and all of that. You had the Marlins who had a little stretch there. Jazz was obviously the big story for them in that division. He's the guy who's in the cover of MLB The Show. Um, what are your initial thoughts about this division heading into 2023?
I I think the Phillies are gonna win more games this year. I think it's gonna be a three-team race.
Okay.
And I think Miami's gonna end up costing a lot of these teams some wins. I think they're
Okay.
gonna be I get a little ahead of myself. I think they're gonna be the dark horse this year of the NL East. I think
Okay.
they're gonna go in there with house money. They don't care. They know they're not gonna win.
Yeah.
They're just gonna go out there and play spoiler. Um, to win the division, I'm gonna say the Mets. The Mets have spent a lot of money this year.
Ooh.
The Mets have spent a lot of money,
Okay.
a lot of Dodger money. Um, they're gonna take the division. And the Braves are gonna take the wild card.
You have a dark horse?
The Philly,
Okay.
Philly's gonna be the dark horse again, but they're gonna win more games. But they're gonna be the dark horse. Um, Miami's gonna be the one that plays spoiler. I know I called them dark horse earlier, but I think I meant more if they're gonna play the spoiler card. And then the Nationals are just gonna be there, just
The punching bag of the
another year.
division.
Yeah, the punchy bag of the division, the wins of the division. I
The
think they'll start
Colorado
off.
Rockies and the NL East.
I think they'll start off good. I think the Nationals start off good, and then eventually they'll start falling off.
Mm-hmm.
I think Acuna is gonna have a big year this year, so I have him as the division MVP.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I just think coming back from all for everything that's going on, and he's had a long struggle with his ACL. He's gonna come back strong. He's gonna be good. And I don't think he's gonna be in the main MVP conversation, but I think more of a division MVP.
Okay.
Uh the best pitcher. I want to say Scherzer. I
Ooh.
want to say Scherzer.
Yeah.
Oh, you know who I want to really say, but we know he's gonna let everybody down. You already know. We talked about this last week. DeGrom. That's who I was debating. I was debating between DeGrom
The
and
Grom's not
Scherzer.
even in this division.
DeGrom, not DeGrom.
Verlander?
Verlander. Sorry, Verlander. My bad. Sorry. I knew there was two old guys. I was just trying to.
The older guy.
It's late. It's late. Yeah, the older guy. Yeah. Well, I think Scherzer would be the better guy. He has something to bounce back from. I think last year there was a lot of question marks in his about his career.
Yeah.
After leaving the Dodgers, after saying he was having a lot of arm issues, I think he's lots to prove. I think he's going to come out as competitive as I know him. Oh, I briefly know him. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he's going to come back with a fire, and he's gonna do very well.
Okay.
Did I miss anything? No, I think I hit everything.
No, yeah, that's it. I have this is what I have. I think the Braves are gonna win the division. I think they're the best team, the best roster top to bottom. I trust them the most, and I think they're gonna continue to build on what they did last year. I think that they're gonna be a force to be reckoned with just because they're so young,
Yeah.
all over the field, and they're locked up. So there's none of the contract concerns and none of that. It's a stable situation there. We talked about the shift earlier. I think that's going to help Olsen a lot in that lineup. So I like the Braves to win the division again. I don't think there's necessarily a dark horse in this division, just because I think it's clear that the top three teams are going to be really good. But if I had to pick a dark horse, it's the Phillies. I agree with you. One of the things that I do like about the Braves is their hitting is good, their pitching is good, and this year they're getting Mike Soroka back.
Mm-hmm.
He was injured, and we haven't seen him in a while, but that guy is a
Really,
stud.
really good
And
single ball.
yeah, so he's coming back this year. So that's going to give Max Fried another companion to help him in that rotation.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think the Marlins are going to be fun. I don't know if I'm there yet with you where they're going to be spoilers. They're going to be fun. Obviously, Jazz is a lot of fun, and they have uh they have good players up and down that team.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously they have one of the one of the top good pitchers in all of baseball, and Sandy Alcantara. So it's a team that has a lot of good things.
It sounds like you're sold already on my theory.
I don't think
You
they're
just
going
don't
to
want to
be.
give me credit. That's all it is. You don't want to give me any credit.
I don't think they're good enough yet to be spoilers. I think they're going to be fun, but
But
I
fun
just
people become spoilers though.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but that's why I said I'm not there yet. Maybe by July, by August, I come around. I'm like, oh, maybe these guys are going to be um, a pushover. I
Yeah,
have the division MVP. I got my guy Bryce Harper. I think Bryce is gonna build on what he did last year. I think for as much as you and I aren't necessarily big on Trey Turner in October, Trey Turner April through September is a pretty good player, and I think he's gonna be a big help to Bryce Harper and that offense and Sherber. I think that offense is going to score a lot of runs
it'll be a
because
fun team to watch.
yeah, they're going to be a lot of fun. Um, so that's who I have in my division. Cy Young, Max Fried.
I like
I
it.
I think he's I really like him. Although he looks like
California native.
yeah, he just has that crazy look in his eye all the time. But I just like him. I like how he carries himself, and that's who I have for divisions I am. But I think it's going to be a fun division. I have the Braves. I have it finishing the way it finished last year: Braves, Mets, Phillies, Marlins, Nationals, and the Nationals are going to be the doormat of that division. So I mean, so sad. These guys went from winning the title to having nothing, to being
but
stripped to nothing.
but that's
God,
what happens when you just don't build correctly. Your front office is
yeah.
is I like to put it at Rams, like the Rams front office. Like just give up all the picks, give up all the and just don't have a farm system, don't have anything. Just
Yeah, I did, but I think the difference is the Rams. I hate that you're making me give
the
these
Rams
guys
won.
credit.
I love it. Listen, what I want to hear. I did it on purpose. I did this on purpose.
The difference is the Rams have a way out, and the Rams play in LA. So there's a way out for them to be good, where the Nationals, like, what the hell are you gonna do if you're the Nationals?
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what
You gotta go draft another Bryce Harper. That's what it is.
I know, but I mean, by the time he's able to come up with, like, when are you gonna have a fun baseball team to root for in Washington? That Strasburg situation is a mess. He's hurt
Mm-hmm.
again.
He's never been right. He's never been. I don't know. He's just never
Remember
been
when
the
he
guy.
first started coming up and he was sold to us as like he's gonna be the best pitcher in all of baseball. He was presented to us.
Oh,
He
he was
was
good
he was
in
he was
college.
good, but he was hurt right away. Like he
Mm-hmm.
was oversold to us, and Kershaw was undersold to us. That's how I always thought about it. Like they pushed Strasburg down our throats, and Kershaw, who was the better pitcher, kind of was like, "Yeah, he's good, but whatever. He's not fun. He doesn't play
So
in the
these
East
guys in
Coast."
the Nationals aren't going to be the next Bryce Harper, but they're going to be good.
Okay.
I like Cuba Reese from the Dodgers before.
Mm-hmm. Like it.
Mackenzie Gore, they used to be
Yeah.
a Padre.
Hey, your boy Jeter
CJ,
Downs is with the Nationals. That's what
shut
picked
up.
him up. He is.
CJ Abrams. I know. I'm just not mentioning him. CJ Abrams. Pretty much the guys they got back from the Padres and Dodgers are pretty much
Yeah,
carrying
CJ
this team
Abrams
right
is
now.
is really good. I like him. Patrick
Um,
Corbin. Patrick Corbin's decent. Although
yeah.
I'm
Eh,
pretty sure a
eh.
contender's gonna come scoop him up in the trade deadline.
Dominic Smith,
Yeah.
local guy. Yeah,
Another
he's
guy who's gonna get scooped up.
no, they got some pieces. It's just they have to go find that guy. They have to find a franchise player to bring him back.
Yeah.
These guys, the guys I mentioned right now, are close there, but they're not that guy yet.
No, not at all. Yeah, tough
NL
stuff.
West. Who are we doing next? Who do you want to pick next? Want to go AL?
Let's
Nah,
do
let's not go A. Let's not do AL East. I already know where that's going. It's gonna be
let's do
a pot.
let's do the AL West. Let's do NL
Okay,
AL NL AL NL AL. We'll end
okay,
the last two divisions we'll do is the AL East and the NL West.
okay.
So we'll
So
do
we'll
the
do the AL West next
AL
time.
West next time.
It's gonna be a fun one.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really really fun
Yeah, it should be
because
good.
there's a lot of teams coming up, and I'm very interested to hear where your head's at with that.
Yeah. There's a lot of teams coming up, but there's one king.
Felix Hernandez.
I wish he would have played for a contender.
Yeah, he was good. He was really good to watch.
King Felix.
Like, I don't think we got the best out of him. I think he would have, like you said, he would
Yeah.
have played for a contender. He would have been
He
fine.
he never got the flowers he deserved.
Yeah,
He did it.
facts.
He never got those flowers, which is really sad. Um, but next time we talk, we're the WBC would have
Baseball
started,
classic. Mm-hmm.
so we'll have that to
We'll,
talk about. Um,
we'll be going into pool play, which I think we should be
should
like
be the
towards the end of pool play.
yeah.
I think.
So should be interesting. Hopefully, there's no more injuries, which obviously we know it's not that's not going to be the case. I do have one thing to say.
Yeah,
Just my parting
I love
shot.
I love Canelo, and Canelo's my guy.
Canelo's my guy forever. Um,
Forever. I love him. La 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 la. But
no, I mean that
I
is
know I know it's
true,
not. I
but
know
that's
it's
not
not.
what I have. Did I miss something on the Red Sox? I have like a lot of Red Sox people on Twitter. They're all like super optimistic and positive about this season. Did I miss something?
Yeah.
Did something happen? Like, did the Red Sox bring in somebody that I don't know about? Because everyone's like, "Oh man, the Red Sox are gonna be good," and "Oh man, the Red Sox this," and I'm just like, "Dude, we're gonna suck." Like, are
The
you
Red
guys
Sox
serious?
the Red Sox are gonna be the 2021 Giants, I think it was. 21, 22, 21.
Why? How did they do?
They did well. Remember they made it to the against the Dodgers? They're a
Oh, the team
surprise to
that won
everybody.
100 games. You
Yeah.
think the Red Sox are gonna be
No, no,
like
they're
the?
not. They're not gonna win. They're not gonna win 100 games. But I'm saying that they're gonna come out of nowhere and surprise people.
Wait, are
They
you
have
are
really
you
good
are you
chem.
mess are you messing with me?
No, I'm seeing the way the fans are seeing it.
So what am
I'm
I
just trying to.
missing? Can you enlighten me? Because
You
apparently
have very good.
I'm an idiot, and everyone's been like posting and Manuel Valdez. He's like had really good hits, and everyone's like, "Oh man, he reminds you of Juan Soto," and I'm like, "What? What Juan Soto? Like the Juan Soto?" And it was like, "Oh my god, this guy's amazing," and I'm just like, "I've okay." What am I missing? So enlighten me. If you
No,
see what they see, I don't believe you, but
I didn't see that, but
no, but this is the stuff I'm telling you about. This is the
no, but
crazy things
just
that are being said.
I saw those solid hits, but I didn't see like wow, this guy's the next Juan Soto. I saw those hits. It's just not that.
You did it. You were reminded of Juan Soto at all. You were
No, 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 no. Maybe because he's Hispanic and I don't know. Um, I don't even know. I don't remember if I texted you. Bobby Dobak looks pretty good this year. He looks he looks
oh my god.
he
You
looks
could
like
you, you could send me that text every single spring training. And
no
come
no no
April,
no
he's
no
gonna
it,
he's gonna
no
strike out.
his swing looks very different from last year. I don't know. I just don't see him. I see him hitting more line drives more this time around. Uh,
I mean,
I
that's
don't
another
see.
guy that's going to be helped out by the shift.
Yeah, the few at bats that I saw, I saw a good handful of the bats, and just in my
So you are in
semi
agreeing with
semi
all these.
professional,
So you are in agreeing with all these positive Red Sox fans.
I don't see a lot of what they say, but I see if I had to make some type of like judgment on them right now, I think they're gonna be good. I like the chemistry that they have. They have a decent manager, a well, good manager.
Decent manager? How dare you? Decent manager. Get the hell out of here. Decent
I'm not
manager.
trying to get you all excited before the season starts. That's why I'm kind of using
I I
these kind
brought
of
I brought
these
this up.
average words.
No,
These
no,
average words.
I brought this up because I didn't.
No, but I can't get you too excited and amped up, and
No, no,
then like,
I. You're not. Trust me. But all I'm asking
well, I'm not
is,
because I'm not using those words that the Twitter people are using.
I just don't understand.
I'm giving them
There's
credit,
like,
but I'm not
there's
giving.
also like this hype about Chris Sale. I'm like, guys, the guy since 2018, I don't think he's pitched in more than 30 games since 2018. Like, what are we doing? Like, what is happening?
So what are they saying about Chris Hill?
Oh, Chris Sale is gonna have a bounce back year. He's gonna be back. Chris Sale, this. I'm like, dude, this guy has done nothing in 2 years, three more.
Who
1921,
said
22, 3, five
is it
years.
like is it like fans or is it like
Both
writers or is it
reporters, fans, guys that are.
like
I
like
don't get it.
respected reporters? We don't have to mention who they are, but
Yeah, yeah. I mean, in terms of Red Sox circles, yes, and it's
oh yeah, that's
super
what I'm saying. Respect
surprising.
them.
It's super surprising.
I see them winning games. I don't see
Yeah, I'm not
the
saying they're
credit.
gonna
I
go
don't,
0 and 62,
no, I know that, but I'm saying they're not going to be the Nationals.
but I think they're gonna. I don't. I would be really surprised if they win 81 games. I saw
I
this.
don't know.
I saw this tweet by one of the reporters, and this guy said, people are saying, "Oh, get ready to root for the third place Red Sox," and I remind them the Phillies won the pennant from third place, and I'm like, "Are you serious? Like, you really think the Red Sox are gonna be the Phillies of last year? Like, that's
I think they'll be
ridiculous."
good. I don't think they're going to be the Phillies
I
of
don't think
last
we're
year.
gonna make the playoffs.
I need to see them more. I like what I see though. I like.
Okay, okay.
Uh,
I thought I'd bring it up because it's been
I think the
driving me
chemistry. I think
it's
the
been driving me
chemistry is good,
crazy.
and you know how far
Okay, but
chemistry
you
gets
you
you in
need you
baseball.
need like more talent.
The talent's there. If you're in the major leagues, you're some type of talented.
Yeah, but I mean, you need.
You need what? Do you remember the? Do you remember that line? I'm gonna leave this homework if you don't have it now, but I'm gonna leave you this homework. Look up the giant roster and see how many guys you know from that roster. Well, not that roster. Just say let's make it easier. The lineup, that lineup of the Giants. If you're,
2021 Giants.
if you're gonna do it now, go ahead. Yeah, lineup because I guarantee you're not gonna recognize anybody in that. Maybe it's a handful, and people that don't follow baseball won't recognize anybody.
Buster Posey, Brandon
That's
Belt.
not. No, I'm saying lineup, bro. I'm not saying. So look up the lineup that played the Dodgers in that championship or that series.
That team won 107 games.
Yeah,
That's ridiculous.
Dodgers Giants 2021. Here it is. I got it. I got it for you.
Okay, who do we have?
Tommy Listella,
Okay,
Donovan Solano,
okay.
Darren Ruff, I guess Buster Posey was in there. Brandon Crawford, Chris
Mm-hmm.
Bryant, Mark Yashkemsky, uh, Slater, Wade, Flores, Longoria.
Yeah, that's not like a collection of cast offs.
Stella, Solano, Ruff, just a top three. I wouldn't really think about them being the top three.
I know, but what did that team do? That team in the playoffs got
They lost to the
bounced.
Dodgers. Yeah, they lost it, but they made the playoffs. My point is like, it's. I think that's what the Red Sox fans right now are looking at.
Well, they're stupid.
Those are your fans, not mine. My
Yeah,
fans are stupider than your fans, so. But
yeah, they're
mine's are for different reasons. Mine are for those reasons.
they're
We're
stupid.
we're we're, we're very smart.
I don't see it. They're stupid. I don't get it. I don't get it. People are hyping
My
up
fan.
Kenley Jansen. I'm just like, bro, Kenley Jansen. Go talk to a Dodger fan about Kenley Jansen. Like, if you're excited about Kenley Jansen, it's because you haven't seen baseball in a while, and all you're watching is the highlight videos from him in the Dodgers. But that guy was a mess. And maybe I live in LA, and maybe I have that.
Who's your pitching coach
I mean, who is our pitching coach
this year? I know they changed.
I'll tell you right now.
But just going
Pitching
back to that giant.
staff.
So you're
Yeah,
going.
I mean, look, I'm all for the Red Sox doing that. Dave Bush. Dave Bush is the pitching coach. He's been the pitching coach for a few years now, actually. So we'll see. We'll see
So
what
there's no
takes
hope for
place.
so there's no hope for Jansen.
Yeah, the people are excited about
We'll,
Kenley
we'll
Jansen.
we'll leave it at there.
Yeah, the people excited about Kenley Jansen are
If Mark Pryor couldn't fix him, yeah.
are crazy. Dude, Mark Pryor. Next week, we'll talk about Mark Pryor. I think that guy's gonna be a really good manager one day.
Mark Pryor. Oh, there's a backstory behind. Should I leave it for next week?
Yeah, we'll do it next week.
Okay,
Mark
just
Pryor.
remind me.
But yeah, anything else?
No. Come on, let me tell my Mark Pryor story, please.
Go for it.
No, I'm just go. We'll leave it for next week. A teaser.
Okay, next week, Mike Pryor story from Harry. But that's it. That's baseball. That's our thoughts on the NL East contracts, the whole thing. Enjoy some more spring training stuff. The Lakers went today. That was a really good win. A lot of fun stuff happening in sports. So we'll keep you all posted. WBC starts sometime next week. I think next weekend. Starts the 7th. I don't know what day that is, but the 7th. It starts the 7th.
Tuesday.
So it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday, WBC. So get your local listings and find out where they're showing them and all that. But Harry, good to see you. We'll talk next week. And everybody else, thank you for listening. Arrows of the Podcast. This is German. Until next time.